Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Monday, December 9th, 2024, right off the bat. Can you hear me okay? I will read through the comments. I have been in computer hell since yesterday. Everything just kind of zapped out on me. I was having a major issue with the sound. So if this is good, let me know. 5 by 5. Greg, it's not too good. I'd really appreciate that. All right, people, look, so this pre-market report, I want to cover something that you already know for the most part, but I'm going to tell you again, we're going to see something that is going to shock the world. And the setup here is too easy to understand. If you do subscribe to my newsletter, which is free, link in the description of the video, this is in your inbox right now. It's going to outline exactly what's going on, okay? So you'll better understand what's happening. Now, I just want to give you a couple of snapshots here. So this is gold, silver, and crude oil this morning. The mechanism here, okay, people continue to write to me, especially after I gave you this yesterday. I'm sorry, this came out on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday, right? I said commodities are going to underperform. They are. The environment here is risk on. Artificially suppressed rates, people, I'm going to say it again, is going to punish the purchasing power of the currency. This creates an environment where cash seeks yield. Again, it's all outlined in this thing I sent out to you yesterday, so you'll understand. But this means, people, look, man, buy it all. Buy it all. Understanding that the mechanism here is going to drive cash into risk assets. The stock market is so absolutely disconnected from any kind of reality that you can dream about, think about, fantasize about, or even have a nightmare over. People, believe what I'm going to tell you. Greg knows that the stock market is a big, fat, ugly bubble. Way bigger, way fatter than we've ever seen in the history of the world. Has no bearing on reality. The multiples expansion cycle that we are in is going to get much more dramatic, meaning investors from around the world, first of all, you already know this. You're going to see a phenomenon occur, and we haven't even begun to see it, where investors around the world are going to start putting their cash to work in the U.S. markets. Why? Because people, whether you like it or not, we have the most stock market friendly administration the world has ever seen being put behind the Resolute desk. What this means is more wealth is going to be shoved up to the 1 and 2%ers like you've never seen before. This is the greatest transfer of wealth scheme that the world has ever seen. We're also going to see cash flow into cryptocurrencies. Now let me show you something else. So commodities, people, buy it all right now. Understand that global debt is going to swell way faster and way greater than you've ever seen in the history of your life. Now, cryptocurrencies right now, people, this is a volatile space. Pretty much down across the board. I can't say this another way, people. Buy it all. Buy it all. Every single dip that comes along, whether it comes along or not, buy it all. You know where cash is going to go. We are being made the crypto capital of the world. Cryptocurrencies, plural, are going to be added to the U.S. strategic reserves. How do we know that? Because our illustrious Trump is telling us so. People, look, man, if we were being made the constitutional money capital of the world, what do you think would be happening to gold and silver right now? They'd be skyrocketing. What would be happening to the stock market? It would be coming down. So would cryptocurrencies. They'd be coming down. But that's not what's happening here. We are not being made the constitutional money capital of the world. We are leading the way to the crypto system, the new world order system that you've been promised. Well, you did vote for it, right? I know you did because you haven't pushed back against it. So you've now given consent. You understand? You've given, because that's what they do. Their playbook, I told you, is not our playbook. They have to tell you what they're going to do first. They wait to see how the public reacts. They wait to see if they're going to get pushback. If they don't get pushback, it's taken as consent. They can do whatever they want to. We are being bridged into the new system. You all know that, period, the freaking end. Now, let me show you something else. This is the MMRI, the Mannarino Market Risk Indicator. Again, it's free to everybody on this planet Earth. if you are smart enough to utilize this. This is where we're going, all right? This is a projection I've made, and we're following it exactly. What does this tell you? This means that you're going to see, obviously, look, let's just back up a little bit. Start in June, right under everyone's nose, in your freaking face, the Federal Reserve started full-on, hardcore, full-bore quantitative easing, meaning, well, a couple of things happened. They got in here to the market, they're buying all the debt, which is obviously massively purchasing power negative, highly inflationary. You all know that, but it doesn't matter anymore. You're going to be lied to and deceived and distracted again. It was temporary. It's transitory. Don't worry about it. Well, you know what? It turned out to not be temporary or transitory. Imagine our shock, because you and I have been talking about how it wouldn't be ever. The mechanism here is so destructive to the people of the world who are members of the middle class. And you know who's going to bear the brunt of this right now as the world is disconnecting itself from the dollar and our products as well? Here, right here in the United States, if you are a member of the middle class living here in the United States, you're done. I'm going to tell you right now. In this article, yesterday I said you have a target on your face. I've been telling you this for years. That's you. You see that? That's you. You're being eliminated. You're being inflated away into oblivion. And inflation means what? Currency devaluation. People, come on, man. So since June, the Fed has been involved in QE. They've also been involved in yield curve control. And the lower the MMRI goes, and look, we've rolled over here, just as we thought it would happen. The lower this goes, the higher the stock market is going to go, the more cash is going to make its way into cryptocurrencies, and the more on sale commodities are going to be. So people, what am I trying to tell you here? You're ready for it? We buy it all. We buy it all right? If we do not utilize this system as a way to allow ourselves to survive, you're not going to survive. You're being systematically eradicated. This is no pipe dream, this is a nightmare situation that we are in. We've been thrust into it, and it's going to get even worse moving forward. People, if you think, first of all, look, man, I know a lot of you still believe that tariffs are the way to go and it's going to level the playing field again. This is what a politician does. They real or not, they try to convince you that a problem exists. They make you afraid of it. Once that happens, they got you. Then they tell you this is what we're going to do. All tariffs are paid by the importers and the exporters, and then those costs are passed on to you. You don't believe what I'm telling you? Look it up for yourself. We are going to see much higher prices, not just via the mechanism of currency devaluation from artificially suppressed rates, which you've been promised by our illustrious new leader, which is the same as the old leader, Trump, okay? And the Federal Reserve's plan, obviously, to continue to lower rates, along with the European Central Bank. They're leading the way. It's insane to see that we have the same two entities here, the Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank, who work in lockstep to wipe us out. But where's the outcry? It's nowhere. People have been just lulled into a sense of learned helplessness. Yes, it's a real thing. Look it up for yourself. And the Cantillon effect, you all know what that is by now. If you don't, look it up. Is also a mechanism here where we lose and wealth gets shoved right up to the 1% and 2%ers. But you see, we people, what have we been doing, man? What we've done, you and me, is turn the tables on this, okay? We have a system that's designed to wipe us out. You all know that. I tell you every freaking day. But we can utilize the system that they've weaponized against us, and we can re-weaponize that against them. So if we understand that we need to buy it all, if we understand that we are going to see what is about to happen is going to shock the world, that means much higher risk on asset prices. The stock market is going to hit heights that's going to stun people, shock them, leave them dumbfounded with their mouths hanging open. With regard to cryptocurrencies, the same thing. Now, with regard to commodities, I still say they're going higher, but they're going to be suppressed because, again, cash seeks yield. When you have an environment where rates are being artificially suppressed, when you're being promised lower rates by the illustrious leaders that are selected, in this case, to sit behind the resolute desk, it's a destructive device. It's like a bomb that is wreaking havoc through the economy. Now, what have I told you since time immemorial? The worse off the economy is, the higher the market's going to go. The gap between the stock market and the economy is going to grow and grow. We're already off the freaking page here. You understand? You're getting destroyed. The economy of the world is being wiped out. What central banks are doing is utilizing this as a weapon again to inflate. And they got puppets promising you things like lower rates, which of course means currency devaluation. And what are you doing about it? I hope you're doing something about it. I hope you're at least sharing these videos to let people understand what's going on. So people, look, this is real simple. Today's video, if you take one thing away from this video, you ready? Are you ready? Buy it all. The stock market, buy. Forget about even waiting for a dip to occur. It looks like we don't get that anymore. It's all just, higher, record. With regard to cryptocurrency, just buy. Buy it all. This is a buying opportunity, massively. Is it going lower? Maybe, but we still buy. Again, you know where we're going here. We're being made the crypto capital of the world. That's what you want, right? That's what you voted for, right? Well, regardless of anything, that's where we're going. Understand it. And this stuff here, I'm going to tell you one more time, it's on sale. And it will remain on sale. And the lower that the MMRI goes, the more on sale commodities are going to go. You understand? Look, the debt market is the key to this environment. You all know that, people. I've been telling you this for 1,000 years. You and I have been given a gift here, because we have their playbook. And we understand the book that they use. You understand? They got to tell you what they're going to do first. They wait for your approval by not hearing you say anything, and then they can do whatever they want. What has this guy been telling you forever? Hold people to account. Oh, you don't want to be made the crypto capital of the world? Tell Trump. Tell him. You know what you're going to hear? Nothing. Silence, because you see, he's getting his orders from another source. I think we're all pretty much on the same page here. You understand what I'm talking about? All right, guys and girls, listen. I'm going to end this video. I want to hear from you. How is the sound? Is it terrible? Is it good? I really need to hear from you, because if this isn't working, I got to figure something else out, all right? People, I love you all from the heart with all I got. We got this. Again, you know what to do. You're going to buy it all. Let them play their games. We're going to play our games. What is Gregory Mannarino specifically buying as of late? I have a very large position. Here's the ticker symbol, JEPI. I am building another position at JEPQ. That's what I'm doing right now. These pay monthly dividends. I love the cash flow here, taking advantage of the market across the board. I can't imagine an easier and more simple way to take advantage of the market and get a monthly dividend here that you can utilize to do whatever you want. Buy gold, buy silver, cryptocurrency. I mean, come on, man. It's too simple. The easiest way to capitalize on anything is a straight line. You understand? There's no reason to get fancy here. It's too easy. You understand? People, as I've said to you guys for 1,000 years, I will never, ever let you down. I got your back. Even if you don't like me, I got your back. Is what I'm saying, does this make sense to you? That although the market is completely screwed, and means we're screwed, if you didn't see the video I did yesterday, my market's a look ahead, I would sincerely urge you to watch it. I covered a lot of what's going on with the banking system, and people, let me tell you something, they're in a lot of trouble, which means we are in trouble. They will not be allowed to lose. And this unholy alliance, this is an unholy alliance that's being set up. The banks and cryptocurrencies, which is the key to mainstreaming it. But we're going to capitalize on that. We're going to keep buying cryptos across the board. You understand? Bitcoin, XRP, pretty much all of them across the board. All right. The crypto space is going to, what is going to happen here is going to shock people along with the stock market here. And the paradox is, again, what the world economy is collapsing right before your eyes. And that means the stock market's going much, much higher. You understand what I'm talking about? On the same page? I think so. People, I love you all from the heart. I'll see you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. Please don't forget to tell me, how is the sound? Can you hear what I'm saying? I love you all, man. I'll see you later. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and each other.